unit is learning how to expand. Okay? Now, when I'm talking about expanding, I'm talking about binomials that are being multiplied together. What's a binomial? Bi means what? When you say bi? Two. Two nomials, two terms. Okay? That's all binomial is, right? So I have two terms that are either added together or subtracted. So you see this is a term, and this is a term, and they're either added or subtracted. Okay? So I have two terms that are added or subtracted, and they're multiplied by another two terms. Okay? So what I have here is I have binomials that are multiplied together. So I have two binomials, the first binomial and the second binomial, and they're multiplied together. How can I expand that?
You multiply the x by the terms in the second binomial, and then multiply the second binomial by 4.
So I multiply the first term in the second binomial and the first term in the second binomial.
The first term in the second binomial and the second term in the first binomial.
Second binomial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X.
Yeah. No, I actually have to multiply it in, okay, so there's different ways that we can do this, all right? We're going to look at the different ways. I'm not going to talk about the algebra tile. There used to be a video, and the video now is not working. So I'm going to skip the algebra tile. We don't even have it here in our classroom, in our school. So this is a method for people who like to see things and who like to touch things. So it's a good method. I'm not saying it's not good, and you see it a lot in textbooks. But since we don't have it and I can't show you the video, I'm just going to skip over it. Anyway, you're not going to end up using it. The second method, chart method. So this is more of just so you understand what's going on. Okay? You'll see that I'm going to teach you all these different methods, but the method that we're going to use the most is the last method that we're going to learn. Okay? So the chart method says, okay, so I'm multiplying x plus 4 times 2x plus 1. Okay? So these are the two binomials that I'm multiplying. So I can set up a chart with the first binomial going down in a column. So I have the x plus 4. And the second binomial going into a row. So I have the 2x and the plus 1. Okay? Now, when I multiply, right, so this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put a multiplication here. I'm just going to write it as a star just because so you don't mix it with an x. Okay? So I'm multiplying. When I'm multiplying, I'm going to multiply this by this. Okay? So x by 2x. What does that give me?
2x squared.
2x squared. How about if I multiply x by 1? So now I'm going to have to multiply the x by the 1. Just x. Just 1x or x, doesn't matter what you write, 1x or x. Okay? Then what do I multiply after that?
4 by 2x.
4 by 2x. So what's 4 times 2x? 8x. So remember, eyes on me for a second. If I have, let's say, I'm just going to give you another example here. So if I have, let's say, 2x multiplied by 3x, you always multiply the coefficient, so the 2 by the 3, that gives you 6. And then the x and the x, it's like you have xx. I don't write xx, I write it as x squared. Okay? So 4 times the 2x, it will be 4 times the 2, which is 8, and then just x. And then 4 times 1, which gives me 4. So if you look at this now, I have 4 terms. Right? You see the 4 terms? Now I'm going to have to look at like terms. Okay? Because like terms, I can add them together so I can make it simplified. So in these 4 terms, can you define like terms? Can you see any like terms?
X and x.
That's right. So you see that the 1x and the 8x, they're like terms.
Yeah.
What's the definition of like terms?
Same degree.
Same degree and same,
Integer.
no, variable. Same variable and same degree. So they have to have the same letters and the same exponent. Okay? So you see that both of them have the letter x and an exponent of 1. I don't see the exponent, so it's an exponent of 1. Okay? So what do I do with this? I have 8x and 1x. Can I simplify it? What's 8x plus 1x?
9x.
9x, right? So it's as simple as writing this as 2x squared plus 9x plus 4. Right? So this is the table method. Okay? This is when I put it in a chart and I can do the multiplication using the table and then simplifying at the end. Okay, are we okay with that? Do we have any questions about that? Okay.
So like term is same degree and same what?
A variable, same letter.
So find like two the same, then you have to add it next.
That's right. So you add the coefficients. The coefficients are the numbers that come before, right? So because I have 8 plus 1. It's like I have 8 apples and 1 apple. I don't say that. I say I have 9 apples. Right? Same. Are we okay with this? So this is one method. This is one scenario. I find a lot of people that are visual, right? They kind of try to use this method, but then you're gonna have to get to use the faster method, okay? Because this might sometimes take more time. Now, the second method is expanding using the distributive property. Have I given you the taco example before? Have we talked about the taco example before? Yeah? With you guys? No? Okay. All right. How many of you like combos? Yeah, combos are usually good, right? They're good values, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about Taco Bell because my example is about taco. So the taco example. The taco example is the combo is you can get 2 taco and one pop. Okay, that's your combo. Now you're a family of 3 and you're going to Taco Bell and you want to buy 3 combos. Right? How many tacos are you expecting when you go to the cashier? 6. And how many pops are you expecting? 3. Right? But how did you get that? So you multiplied the 3 by the 2 and the 3 by the 1, right? Yeah. This is called distributive. You're distributing your multiplication of 3. So 3 times 2 gives you the 6. So that's the 6 tacos, right? And the 3 by the 1 gives you 3. So you're expecting 6 tacos and 3 drinks, right? So you know when you go to the cashier or to the pickup line and they give you 3 tacos and 3 combos, and 3 drinks, you're gonna say, whoa, no. You're missing. Right? So this is called the distributive property. You're distributing that 3 into your combo, which is your binomial. Okay? So we'll talk about this example in a second. We have a little presentation here.